My copy of Halo Campaign Evolved has arrived. I am making this recording on July 21st, 2026. I was at work when I got a message from my courier saying that it would be arriving around 12 at midday. And to my patience, uh, I had to wait maybe 5, 6 hours before I got home. Now, this is a boxing but not unboxing, and you'll see what I mean in a second. I'm making this recording whilst still in my work uniform. I was too impatient to get everything set up, and I am too tired to be going through the whole editing process. So I'm going to try and do this all in one take. So please bear with me. So I do have everything unboxed. These are limited. I don't believe there are going to be any more of these made. Halo Studios themselves have said that they have no intentions of doing so. So your only means and ways of getting your hands on one is either paying double or triple the price of a scalper, which I personally wouldn't recommend, or waiting for someone just to be sellers down the line, which I know is frustrating, but unfortunately that's just how it is. So, like I said, the unboxing, not unboxing, is I didn't want to obviously rush through it because I've only got use of one hand because the other I'm obviously recording with my phone. So I'm just going to show you all the content that came inside the box. And I'm literally not long after unboxing it, but again, I didn't want to try and risk ruining the actual Halo art box itself. So anyway, here is the Halo box in all its glory. Here we've got a good rating. Halo Studios made the mistake of going teen rating. So I'm glad to see it's back to a 16 or 18. So yes, shooting or meleeing the grunts and jackals and elites, there will be blood splatter, which is good to see. Now, you'll see how awkward this is, me just using one hand to turn this around, but I'm going to try and show you more of the artwork on the box. Just I just love Halo artwork. It's just insane. So cool. So anyway, the first thing you'll be greeted to is the steel book, um, which I'll show you now, which is here. So I got my copy on the Xbox Series X. I do play on PC, but I've always been more of a console gamer, and Xbox is my go-to. And we can see here at the back where the legend begins. Now, this is in two different languages, but it just means what the first up there says. We're able to do up to 4 players co-op, which is insane. Couch co-op returns, which is pretty cool. There's no multiplayer included. It is only a single player experience. Halo Studios have went from the Slipspace engine, which is Blam, used to be formerly known as Blam, and they're now jumping to UE5. And I'm sure many of you have seen, because it's been out for a while now, screenshots and even some gameplay of Campaign Evolved. And it just, yeah, I mean, I can't wait to get my hands on it because it just looks insane. And I hope I have those 2002. That's what year Combat Evolved came out here in the UK. But I hope I get to relive that moment. I'm sure I will, but yeah, I can't wait. So we'll take the sleeve off, and then I'm going to set my phone down for 2 seconds just so I can open this and show you. Now, look at that. I'm going to turn my camera sideways. Hopefully that doesn't mess with the recording. But the artwork is just insane. So cool. And we flip that round and we can see we have a physical disc, which I am so happy to have. It's my first physical disc in a while. I've unfortunately just been buying my games digital, and that's the way things are going. Hopefully, the Project Helix, whatever it's really going to be called, when it launches, hopefully it has a disc drive, because a lot of people aren't happy with Sony's decision with the PS6. So nice to see. And then here we have the premium edition content. Obviously, I'm not going to show the back because it's got my code, which I have yet to redeem. What is involved in the premium edition is different wearable skins for Master Chief. And if you're wondering, well, sure, Halo, it's first person. Well, they're taking, because of the somewhat good feedback from Halo Infinite, they're including a skull, which is perspective mode, which means you will be able to play the game, the entirety of the campaign in third person, so you will actually get to see those skins. There's also skins for all the various weapons in the games. And then I believe I mentioned at the start that I made this recording July 21st, blah blah blah. On July 28th, Campaign Evolved officially releases. But if you get the premium upgrade, or the premium edition generally speaking, you get to play the game up to 5 days early. So, which is this Thursday, which is 2 days away, the 23rd. And I really, really can't wait to dive on in. So there's that. Then under that, you are greeted with 3 manuals, and boy, do I miss these, because any physical games that I've bought in the past, they don't include the manuals, which is really random. So it's good to have these back, and it's just got a lovely feeling to it. And there's a nice good bit of artwork and a bit of story. There's descriptions about the Pillar of Autumn, Master Chief, if you want to read up on him, or Cortana, Captain Keyes, Avery Johnson, the Marines in the game. There's the enemies in the game. There's also the weapons in the game, and the vehicles and stuff. And there's also a wee bit of artwork there as well. So it's nice to have a manual back. But you're actually greeted with 3. One's in English, one's in Spanish, and the other's in German, I think. Could be French, I'm not sure. But yeah, you're catered that way. And then up here, you get this massive UNSC Classified folder, which the wee wire at the back you just unwind. And then inside you get these 3 highly detailed posters. So here we are. There is John himself, Sierra 117, taking on 2 hunters at once, just because he's a badass. We all know that. But the attention to detail, and it's just highly, highly detailed. And I'm going to try my very best not to crease it too much, because this will look well hung up one day. So I'll put that up there. Your second poster is of the cruiser, the Pillar of Autumn, coming out of slip space. This is escaping Reach. And we can see some friendly ships around as well, with the Halo ring in the background, which is mission 2 that we land on. Again, that it's just insanely detailed. I don't know if the video is doing it any justice, but trust me, it looks really, really good. And then the third and final poster is of the downed Pillar of Autumn. This is mission 10, the Maw. And we can see all the various flood types. We can see the flood carrier form, the combat forms, and there's even a wee infection form right there. If we focus, let me see. There. So really, really cool. And yeah, these will look awesome one day hung up. And then last but not least, inside this big white box is Dun dun dun. The big green man himself. Now this statue is so awesome. And I'm not kidding you, I've seen unboxings and pictures before receiving my own. And I mean, he looked class, but like in person, it's so much more better. The detail, the weight. I thought he was a lot lighter, but there's a bit of weight to him. And yeah, so cool. There he is rocking the assault rifle, and then if you can see, here again. Sorry if the focus is off. There we can see a bit better there. 32 rounds. Okay, it's not the OG 60 rounds, but again, there's a skull that can fix that if you prefer the 60 rounds. But there he is in all his glory. And then the third, or the final item that you get is a life-size Cortona Chip, which is LED, the blue color for Cortana, and then the wee side button here. Hit that. Hit that. Turns it on, and then you can place it either in the middle or have it propped up, whatever way you like. And then there we go. So there we go, guys. Steelbook, the manuals, posters, class artwork box. I'm just in love with this statue. So I will be streaming this game on Twitch on Thursday the 23rd. If you guys want to stop by and give us a wee follow, and even if you give us a wee follow on on YouTube here, and I would appreciate it much. And yeah, guys, I'll see you in the battlefield on July 23rd.